Hello my midlife ladies. In this video you will see top 3 exercises for pelvic floor health that can help you relax and strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, eliminate or improve symptoms like pain, cramps, urinary incontinence, leaking, pelvic organ prolapse. It's not a complete protocol, but these are top 3 that you can use separately at different moments of the day, or you can create a small sequence that will take you from 10 to 12 minutes, and if done regularly you will see an improvement at some point immediately, and in the long run, after a few weeks, you will notice that your symptoms will improve. And remember, when we're doing these exercises for pelvic floor, it's not all about the technique, much more about our attention. And if you're not feeling consciously your muscles there, keep on doing exercises and keep your attention there. Follow my instructions and trust the process. These muscles, like all other muscles of our body, may be strengthened, relaxed, and we can feel them. It is just not so easy for some women, but trust me, you can improve this aspect. And once you feel your pelvic floor muscle, you'll get a sensation of having a control over this aspect of your life. And if you improve your pelvic floor health, you will improve your general health. And it's even more important for women in midlife. Put a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hi ladies, today I want to share with you one of my favorite poses at the moment that helps me to release pelvic floor muscle tension. It is called Happy Baby Pose in yoga. It's very simple and comfortable, although if you have a lot of tension or are not very flexible right now, it may feel a little uncomfortable at first. Don't worry, that's normal. This discomfort will pass. Take care to take it slow and remain aware of your body and of your sensation. Let me guide you step by step. So we're lying down on our back. First, try it with one leg. Bend your leg so that your shin is perpendicular to the floor. We're trying to have roughly 90 degrees angle. Move your knee to the side. It has to be wider than your chest. Using your hands or strap, gently pull your foot down. Try to keep your leg always bent at 90 degrees. Don't bend it further to help yourself. One thing is very important, that we need to keep our spine always on the floor. You don't have to round your back. If you round your back, you lose the essence of the exercise. We lose our stretching effect. So don't lift your pelvis. Your spine should stay neutral. This is one of the hardest parts of this exercise. When your pelvis is firmly grounded, you will feel a deeper stretch in the inner thigh and pelvic area. That's a good sign. Once you've done it on one side, repeat on the other just to feel the technique. And now we move to a full version with 2 legs bent. In this version, the stretch will feel much more intense, and that's okay. But the technique should remain the same. Our pelvis stays on the floor and our knees are gently moved down. The other very important part of this exercise is the breathing. When you are in this posture, bring your awareness inward. Focus on your belly and pelvic floor. As you inhale, try to relax your belly and notice if the pelvic floor muscles start to release as well. The goal is to observe. Are these muscles staying tight or are they slowly softening with each breath? On the inhale, we imagine the pelvic area dropping down towards our feet. On the exhale, gently lifting back up towards our head. This natural movement of the pelvic floor muscles matches the movement of your breathing diaphragm. Stay in this posture for 5 to 10 breaths and then rest in the baby pose. Depending on how much time you have, repeat either 2, 3 or 4 times from 5 to 10 breaths. Don't rush. This practice needs time. If you want to feel the muscles of the pelvic floor, it takes time, it takes awareness and patience. But I can guarantee you that after 2 or 3 days in a row of doing this exercise, you will feel less tension, you will have more awareness of your pelvic floor. So if you're working out regularly, and I hope you do it if you are a woman over 40, you need to work out with weights. So if you do it, if you feel your muscles of the perineum tight, you need to do this posture after every workout. You can do it even separately when you have time and when you need it. It will give you almost instant release and the feel of lightness and freedom in the pelvic floor.
Hi ladies! Today I want to share with you just one posture that is incredibly effective for both relaxing and strengthening the pelvic floor muscles. We're talking about a standing position, a deep squat, also known as a goddess pose. Here's how to do it. Stand with your feet wide apart, about twice the width of your hips. Turn your feet outward and start to bend your knees. A very important point here is keeping your knees pressing outward. Don't let them cave in. If you feel tight or stiff, it's not a problem, just don't squat too deep or bring your feet a bit closer together. Now, lower your hips to a level that feels good for you, but not to your absolute lowest level. This is not about pushing for maximum stretch. The goal is here to maintain a neutral pelvis. So what does it mean, a neutral pelvis? It's not tilted too forward, which can strain your lower back, but also not tucked under like you are pressing your back to a wall. We want the pelvic floor muscles to be roughly parallel to the ground. That's your sweet spot. Draw in your lower belly gently without over-tensing. When you find that neutral position, your squat will be moderate, not super deep. Stay here for a few breaths. Keep your spine long, keep your chest open, breathe in, and focus on any sensations that you feel. If you don't feel much, that's okay. Just direct your attention there, and the awareness will come with time. As you inhale, you might sense the pelvic floor expanding and softening. On the exhale, stay grounded. Then take another breath in, and as you exhale again, slowly straighten your legs and get up. As you rise, the pelvic floor lifts and contracts naturally, forming a gentle dome shape. The glutes engage as well. Do this about 10 times. It will take about a minute, just maybe a little bit more, but over time, with regular practice, you will start feeling more connection to this area. That awareness is already a huge step forward. This pose not only stretches the muscles in your legs, it also activates them. It's an amazing counterbalance to long hours of sitting. If you've been sitting for a while, you can likely spare 1 minute to do this move. It will boost circulation in the pelvic area, relieve tension, gently tone the pelvic floor, and activate your glutes. And that's exactly what we need to keep the pelvic floor healthy, which is the key to supporting our overall women's health. For this posture, I need 2 yoga blocks. You can use some really thick book that needs to be more or less of this size. So we are putting one of the blocks under our butt. This is a butterfly posture, Baddha Konasana is it called in yoga. And you need to sit at about 10 centimeters off the wall. And I put the second yoga block at the lumbar spine. And then I need to correct my posture. I need to put my heels closer to my butt. And the most important thing here is to find my neutral pelvis. To do so, I take my glutes and I pull them back. I pull back my glutes, and now I need to move my block a little bit because I want to find myself sitting on my sitting bones. I need to feel it definitely well, and with the help of the other block that I put here at the lumbar spine, I need to find a position where I can maintain the neutral spine, the neutral pelvis, with my personal feeling of arching a little bit at the lumbar spine. If I'm not having this feeling, I'm taking my glutes and I'm pulling them back a little bit more. And maybe I move my block a little bit more towards the wall. And yes, now I have this sensation. This is a feeling when I'm, without any effort, feel like I'm having a little bit lumbar curve. When I'm feeling my sitting bones and my pelvis is in neutral position. This position also helps me to maintain my back straight and my chest open without any effort. So that is the position that we need to find. Also, you need to be symmetrical. So repeat this movement as much as you need to finally feel the sensation of zero effort, lumbar spine curve, sitting on your sitting bones with your chest open. And now you can relax. This is how we can stay from 2 to 5 minutes. And the only thing that can stop you from being here for 5 minutes is your hip muscles. If you're not flexible enough, after 2 or 3 minutes you will feel, maybe even earlier, after 1 or 2 minutes you may feel a deep stretch here that can become annoying. If you have this problem, you can put your legs here, maintain the position because it took us so long to find it. Don't lose it. Stay here as long as you need and then return. While staying here, keep on breathing slowly. Keep on breathing with your belly relaxed and try to connect with your pelvic floor. There's nothing special that we need to do. Just inhaling, try to feel or imagine at the beginning you becoming larger. And then we exhale, it closes softly. So inhale with the belly relaxed, with our pelvic floor that reacts and release. And when we exhale, it closes like a flower. Even if it's difficult now to feel the exact sensation, physical sensations at your pelvic floor muscles, you need to go on using your imagination. This sensation will arrive, and even if you are just staying here physically without involving your imagination for some reason or the other, maybe there are your kids, your family, you cannot concentrate, but you can stay here. Just being physically here will help you. When you add your breathing and your concentration, the position will become double effective. I'm coaching women over 40 to stay fit, healthy, and living their best life. Put a like on this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel.